guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a full face of dupes. So one side I have high-end, and then the other side I have all drugstore products that are almost exact dupes for the most part. I was testing out a ton of new dupes in this video, so you guys are gonna be along the ride with me while I try out dupes, try out my favorite high-end products, viral high-end products, products that you guys all love, and try to find drugstore affordable options that match in both quality, pigmentation, shade, and everything like that. So I mostly found most of the dupes on this Instagram account called Dupe Boss. It's really cool. If you want to follow them, I'll put the link below. And then I also found some on Pinterest or some just like in my own makeup collection. We're gonna be saving you guys a ton of money in this video, so I'm really excited for that. And make sure you subscribe and turn that notification bell on if you want to see more of my videos. And I guess we'll hop right in. Can you guys guess which side is high-end and which side is drugstore? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Now let's get it. All right, so I guess we're just gonna start off with a drugstore dupe that I have tried. Most of them I have not tried, to be honest with you guys, but this one is a bomb drugstore dupe. e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. My rock stars probably already knew I was gonna use this because it's so bomb. And then the ABH Brow Wiz. I personally actually tend to go with the e.l.f. one more often in my daily routine because I like the undertone better, but the actual formula is very similar and they're both really nice. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. one on this side. I guess, look at the arch. We got some long ones up in there. My brow hairs grow so fast. I'm like, why can't my hair grow this fast? I don't know. Okay, so then on my left side, I'm gonna go in with the ABH Brow Wiz, and this is the shade Soft Brown, and in e.l.f. I used Neutral Brown. Like I said, the undertone of this one is a little bit on the warm side for my personal preference, but it still is obviously a bomb formula and such a OG, like OG, the most OGs of the OG product. All right, and then I saw this new product from e.l.f. I've never seen this, I've never tried it. The e.l.f. Wow Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in Neutral Brown. And I thought it might be a really good dupe for Gimme Brow from Benefit. So I'm gonna go in with Gimme Brow on this side. I personally never use Gimme Brow that often. Next up, we got the e.l.f. Wow Brow, I should say. We're gonna go straight in with that on this side. Did we just find a dupe? I think we did. I really like that actually. And then why did I not use Gimme Brow more often? I don't know, but I really like the e.l.f. one too. Especially maybe if you're on the go. Like if you're just kind of like, let me find something that's gonna fill in some sparse areas and give me some color. Like, cause these are tinted brow gels, you know? The formula I would say is pretty comparable, even color-wise, pretty comparable. So I used Neutral Brown of the e.l.f. product and then shade 3 of Gimme Brow. So I'm just gonna quickly carve out my brows with some concealer and then we're gonna move straight to primer. And for primer, I really wanted to dupe something that was like hot and new on the market. So Milk Makeup, the Hydro Grip Primer is awesome. I've really been loving it. And I saw that this could be a dupe. So we're gonna test it out today. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer, Fresh It Up Moisturizing Primer. Whew! So we're gonna test this out. I don't know if this can be duped because this is a very unique formula to me. It has a tackiness, but it's not sticky, so it does make your makeup like last all day with that hydration underneath it. So let's see this Catrice one. My thoughts are already collected, and then I did not need no time at all. This is not a dupe. And then I'll get that later. Definitely not a dupe. The Catrice one does not have the same thickness. It doesn't have the same tackiness. It's a very moisturizing primer. Honestly, I would say this is actually a dupe for the Smashbox Hydrating Primer, which I don't think they sell anymore, but I love that primer. So this would be a good one to try if you liked that primer in the past, and since they discontinued it, here you go, honey. Balling on a budget. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my concealer. We're gonna use it as eye primer because that's what I normally do, but I'm also gonna tell you guys how it wears underneath the eyes as well. So we have Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. Really popular concealer. And then I read that the Revlon Color Stay Concealer is a dupe, a possible dupe. Okay, so we're gonna test this out. We're gonna dun 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 put it to the test. And I got the shades light medium and medium, but they look hella dark and like way different undertone than these guys. Like I should have brought the Laura Mercier with me actually to CVS to buy these, but you know what, I just didn't think about it. So I have 2N for Laura Mercier, and then I'm gonna go in with light medium of the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Concealer. Ooh, actually not that bad of a match. Like, do they not look really different in here? But on the eyes, they didn't look too different. Feels similar, feels lightweight, both of them. Okay, we're just gonna dust that with a little powder to set it down. I'm actually so pumped to show you guys this powder and try out the dupe because I have a good one for you guys, okay? We're not gonna spoil it until we get there. Okay, now for liner, I have the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, which I know you guys know what I'm talking about because this was like the OG of the OGs, again, of liquid liners. Or honestly, like, I'm not gonna say liquid liners, more so like the felt tip pen liners, like, you know? Do you guys remember that? Honestly, comment down below if you remember. Like, literally, this was like everything to people. Like, if you didn't have this, honey, I don't know what you were doing. But I have a little dupe here, hopefully, the L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner. And then me, not looking great. The literal, like, tip, potentially, but the base is obviously a lot thicker. Okay, let's try the Stila one first. I now remember why this liner was such a holy grail for so many people. It really is good. Like, see how thin the actual applicator is, and the formula is very pigmented, very black. Okay, now let's try our little friend from L'Oreal. Oh no. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are not getting the same pigmentation here. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but in person, I can definitely tell the difference. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit more, but definitely not a dupe. I feel like maybe like a NYX liner would have been better for this, actually. Oh my gosh, it's pretty runny too. Okay, so I was able to like pretty much make it work. It's not a bad liner. The L'Oreal one's not terrible, but I wouldn't say that it has the same formula, pigmentation, or even applicator as the Stila, so I wouldn't really consider it a dupe, although it wasn't terrible, you know? So I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and honestly, I need some recommendations from you guys on this. I've never really found like drugstore lashes, like stuff that you could just pick up at CVS that's like as fluffy as the normal lashes that I wear. So if you guys have any like affordable lashes or anything that you really love that are like fluffy and voluminous and long, comment down below because I really want to know. But for now, I'm just gonna pop on the ones that I normally use, which are Batty B Insta Hose. Okay, so I totally forgot about mascara. I wanted to dupe Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because you guys know how good it is. So I saw on that Instagram account that this ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara is supposedly a dupe. So I really wanted to look at the wand. Ooh, I think this is gonna be a dupe. The wand, literally, I'm not even joking, looks identical. Like, literally identical. You could see they both have a very nice hourglass shape to them. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited to try the formula. So let me try on the Too Faced one first. Always have loved that one. Now let's see this ColourPop one. Oh, yes, the formula literally feels the exact same. Like, not too wet, not too dry. Ooh, if I didn't have this wing on, you could really see, but my lashes aren't long enough to like go on top of the wing, but like, and then me, check. No, I really like this one. So perfect dupe right here, ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara and Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, now I'm gonna pop on those lashes. Next up, we're gonna be moving to foundations. So I've got NARS Sheer Glow, another like super viral product that everybody loves and so many people use. But I read online, I think I saw this one on Pinterest, that the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup is a little dupe. So I have Barcelona for NARS and then the shade 70 Fresh Beige for Neutrogena. Well, one thing's the same thing. No. One thing That's the same about both of them, is that neither of them have a pump going on. Ooh, okay. Very lightweight on the touch, just like Sheer Glow. I honestly feel like this is a really good dupe. Like better than I expected. Just the way it feels on the skin, they both feel very weightless. Doesn't feel like you have a super heavy cakey foundation, but you can see they both pretty much have the exact same coverage. I would say that the undertone of the Neutrogena one is just a little bit more on the pink side, but if I wasn't wearing it like half and half, I think it would be pretty spot on. Overall, this gets a big old check. All right, and then like I said, for concealer, we're going in with Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer in 2N. And then for our other side, the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Concealer. I feel like the more that I put on, you can see the color difference a little bit more, but that's okay. And then wow, how do you highlight the middle of your face? It's been a while since I did one of these videos, like half and half. What I like about this Laura Mercier one is that it blends out so nice and evenly, and it has this like subtle radiance to it. Ooh, I'm impressed with that. Pretty much exact same coverage, exact same kind of like, see that slight little radiance right there? And then me, honeys, we got another dupe, okay? Now, you guys know I love cream contouring, and my personal favorite, and I think this is like kind of a cult favorite, is the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in just a darker shade than your foundation, than your like normal foundation. For contour, it blends out beautifully, and this is like the OG of foundation sticks for contour, but it is obviously on the pricier side. So I saw that this Makeup Revolution little shindig from Ulta would be similar, or I thought that it would be similar when I saw it. So this one is in the shade Almond number 7, and then I have F12 for Makeup Revolution. So let's see how it goes. What I think I want to look for this particular product is how easily it blends out, because that's what I love about the foundation stick for contouring. And then the color match was not quite spot on, but we'll see for, you know, for the, wow, that's pretty cool toned. But they had a lot of shades of this Makeup Revolution one. I just should have gotten a darker one. Ooh, and then do I kind of like how cool toned it is? Kind of, because it really creates a natural shadow. And it blended out really, really nice and easily, actually. Honestly, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I always will love this Bobbi Brown one, but I almost think the Makeup Revolution one was a little bit lighter or creamier or something, so it did blend out faster. The shade is more cool tone, so for a contour, it works. I don't know how it would be for an actual foundation, because I feel like it would turn out quite gray. I almost kind of like the Makeup Revolution better in this sense. I still love the Bobbi Brown, like I said, but I kind of like it. I like that it was cool tone. I like that it blended out really, really easily. All right, now for my favorite part, liquid highlighter. So this is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. Again, I feel like just like the OGs of the OGs for liquid highlighters particularly, and honestly one of my favorite products. I really like the shades Champagne Pop, Prosecco Pop, and then this one is just their Opal one, which is kind of like I would say like the original one. So we're gonna test this out with comparing it to Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid, which you guys already know I do love this product, but I wanted to see how they compare to each other. So we have the Maybelline one on this side and then Opal on this side. You can see Maybelline it does have a golder tinge to it. I did bring the shade 300 Deep Gold, so and that's probably a bit wide. But they have 2 other shades, so potentially the second shade would be a better like shade match, but I want to see the formula, how it applies and how it wears. But Opal is so bomb, honestly. It just shines so beautifully. Okay, now for Maybelline, I'm gonna place this right up here. I do love a good gold too. After comparing both of them, I do feel like it's an exact dupe for formula itself. Once it's blended in, there's not a huge difference in the actual color. You can see it a little bit if you're really looking for it, but bomb dupe as far as formula, and you could probably get the shade, like one shade lighter than this. I think it's called Nude if I'm correct, and that would probably be a better just like actual shade match, but the formula itself, both are bomb. Now we have setting powder, which I was so excited to try this out. So we have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in Banana, and then the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. Boom, boom. I hope this is really a dupe. This is one of the ones I saw on that Instagram account, and I was really excited to try it out just because that would be bomb to find like a dupe for Fenty. So I'm going in with Fenty on this side. And what I like about Fenty is the actual texture of the product. It's very mattifying and very nicely milled, not too fine, not too thick. I mean, do I sound like Goldilocks through this entire video? A little bit. Now this is the Makeup Revolution, same exact color. I feel like the Makeup Revolution one seems just slight tad lighter, but still a very good dupe as far as what I can tell so far. I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, and I've been dying to try this, okay? The Morphe Glamour Bronze in Phenomenon. It just looks so like lush. Like I've really been wanting to try this, and I feel like it has the exact same undertone as Too Faced Chocolate Matte. The only difference is that this is darker. It's a little bit darker than Chocolate Matte, so or I'm sorry, Chocolate Soleil. Why did I keep saying Chocolate Matte? So I'm hoping that it could still potentially be a dupe. It might be actually a better dupe for dark Chocolate Soleil, but let's test it out. I'm gonna try the Morphe one on this side. Ooh, when you apply it, the color is almost identical. It's not too dark, actually. The Morphe one's not too dark once you apply it. All right, just time to wipe away all this bakage. So for blush, I saw that Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Blush is supposed to be almost exact to NARS Deep Throat. I would say they're pretty much the same, and I mean really taking the extra time to look at it, but let's see if they apply the same. I feel like blush in general, like drugstore blushes, are pretty good, but I do love me a NARS blush. Pretty, pretty. Whoa, the Wet n Wild one was a lot more, like, chalky, but as long as you like tap your brush off, it's okay. Ooh, they are like almost identical on the face. All right, for a highlight, I wanted to compare these two, which are two of actually my favorites. So we have MAC Whisper of Guilt, which is, for a time, it was really hard to get your hands on it. It was like a super viral product. But another viral product, I would say, is Maybelline Master Chrome. Everyone loves this. Such a bomb drugstore highlight. Probably my all-time favorite drugstore highlight. They're pretty similar in shade undertone. The MAC one, from like the looks of it, is a little bit, oops, like some chunks fell out, but it's a little less warm, but they're both a nice gold shade. Super pretty. Again, on the skin, they look pretty similar, and I would say the formula is just as good. See how it has that like wetness to it? It doesn't just look like shimmer. And that's what we like to see. All right, I'm just gonna add a little tiny bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. I feel like for me, this kind of finishes it off, but I know some people don't like to do this step, so you can totally skip it if you don't like to do your bottom lashes. Then for lip liner, I'm super excited to try this dupe because this is actually my all-time favorite lip pencil, MAC Strip Down. And then they said online that NYX lip pencil in Natural is an exact dupe. So we're gonna go in with MAC first. Look how tiny it is now because I love it so much. This is probably like my third or fourth pencil of this too. Okay, now that I see it on, I feel like the NYX one is a little pinker and a little lighter, just slightly. It will give you the same effect, but obviously, like I said before, I can really tell a difference because I'm doing side by side. Again, it will give you a similar effect to Strip Down from MAC, but I don't know if it's the exact same shade. For lips, I'm gonna go with Tom Ford in Blush Nude. Pricey, but a really good product. And then this guy, I think is gonna be almost an exact dupe just from the color, and I've tried both of these formulas before, and I feel like they're going to be very, very similar. So I'm gonna go in with Maybelline, and this is in the shade Baddest Beige first. And now I'm going in with Blush Nude on this side. Yeah, literally identical. And then you guys, I am shook right now. This is $55 and this is $5.59. And they are literally identical. Like, you cannot tell a difference. I can't tell a difference in how they feel, how they look, the actual formula of it, the color. And then honey, this just made this whole video so worth it. For my last little lip concoction here, we have KKW Beauty Super Nude Lip Gloss, or this is actually the KKW Beauty times Mario. And then we have NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. They look like they're kind of different, but I saw on the Instagram account that they are similar. So I'm gonna put this on this side. This is one of my favorite glosses, so I really wanted to dupe it for you guys actually, because I love this gloss. And I don't know if it was limited edition or not. I'm not really sure about that. But see how like juicy it is? Let's see this. Okay, Creme Brulee has a bit more of a pink undertone. Again, you can really tell when it's side by side. But if you were just wearing them on their own, you probably could not tell as much, but I'm being super picky just so I can give you guys like the best advice possible. But they're pretty similar. I would say it's like a half dupe. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found some amazing dupes. I feel like we really hit the nail on the head on a lot of these right here. I can almost not even tell a difference between the two sides because I feel like the dupes were that bomb overall. And then Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe down below, and make sure to hit that notification bell because apparently Yes told me that someone told her, I don't even know the full story honestly, but someone told her that you only get like subscribing is only like the first step. That's like round one, and you're not really like subscribe until you hit the notification bell. So you literally will not get notified unless you hit the notification bell. So if you want to stay up to date with all my new videos, make sure to do that. It's completely free, and I will see you guys in my next video.